It is a cold, gloomy day in Las Vegas, and I'm ready for some R&B. And didn't even know Sinead Harnett dropped an album, so I'm very excited to hear this and react to it. Uh, Sinead's first album was alright. It was a good debut. It didn't wow me. It's not one of my favorite albums of all time, but there are a couple hits on there that I still regularly listen to. But Ready is Always Too Late, one of the most underrated, solid R&B projects of this century. I'll say it. It's so good, start to finish. I mean, Take Me Away, Stay. I mean, Lucky Day's on it. Van Jess is on it. It's a solid album. So I had no idea she was about to drop this. I'm very excited to hear it. Like normal, I got the lyrics up. I'm just gonna go through it, and I don't know. Is she gonna top Ready Is Always Too Late? It's called Boundaries. Looks like it is 16 tracks. Solid. And I know absolutely nothing about this. I haven't heard any of the singles. Are there even singles on it? I don't know. But enough. Let's go. Intro.
And unearthing all of this pain that took my inner child into my arms and said, I have to begin, and that thing is boundaries.
Ooh!
Be so strict with them.
That's an intro. That's how you do an intro. I was like, where are we going? Where are we going? And then she said, setting boundary. Oh, pff, genius. Yeah, that was really good. I was trying to hear it because it sounds like it is like voicemail style. That was really good. Okay, I'm excited. I think I have a decent idea where we're going with this one. Shoulder. Kind of a weird title. Shoulder. I wasn't expecting a beat drop. Okay, got it. This is like coasting down Pacific Coast Highway in California type vibes. Take it underwater. Solid. Love it. Number 3 is Thinking Less. Okay, the same kind of like harpy, stringy intro. Is the pacing off? I don't know. It's a little repetitive, but did it sound like the pacing of the lyrics was off from the beat? I really like the beat. The beat is right up my alley. Like melancholy late night vibes R&B, but I don't like the lyrics and the tempo of her singing really didn't match to me. It was weird. Maybe it's a grower. I don't know. 4 is The Most. I just went to the gym, so sorry. This one's so much better than the last one. The beat's really good. Sounds good. Who's that? There's no features on this. Why was he not on the whole thing? They sound great together. I don't know who that was. Yeah, I wish that guy was on it the whole time. Whoever it was. Kudos. Number 5 is Unfamiliar.
I can't help the way that I changed my mind. To me, I don't know what to do. I just can't trust myself.
Ooh, run that back.
I don't know what to do.
I like this.
Love to lose it all. I don't know what to do. I just can't trust myself.
I don't know. Shoulder or Unfamiliar are neck and neck right now for my favorite. Spiral. That I didn't super click with Thinking Less, but if it came on, I'd be fine with it. This one might be my first skip. I don't like it. So sorry. Don't hate me. But yeah, I'm not gonna lie. It's not my vibe. 7. Say something. I'm giving up on you. She sounds really good. Skip. I don't know. I don't. So far, listen. She's so talented. She's easy on the eyes. I love Sinead. But to me, so far, something seems off with the beats and the timing or the melodies of the way she's delivering the lyrics. They don't seem to match. I don't know how to explain it, and I don't know if I'm tripping right now, but like, it just, I don't know. It's not clicking for me. The past couple tracks, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. I don't know. But moving right along. 8 is Boundaries title track, but it's an interlude.
What's the definition of boundaries?
Respecting one another can apply to that.
I liked it. But I think it's very similar to the intro. It's almost identical. If you were not actively listening to this, I could play either or the intro or track 8, and I could tell you a lie. Like, I could say that's the intro, and someone would believe me. I think for the title track, Boundaries, I wanted maybe something a little bit more unique. I feel like this could have been combined with the intro, maybe. Or what I think would have been effective is, let me look really quick. Yeah, so 16, the final track, is a track. It's not an interlude. I think that would have been neat if she put this as the final track, like intro, outro, and then maybe had it circle, have like part 1 of the conversation, part 2 of the conversation. It feels kind of weird as the title track in the middle of the album to me. Ooh, that was her voice. I don't know. The placement is weird of these. They're not bad at all. And her voice at the beginning of this one, I didn't even know that was her voice. I thought it was an instrument. But I don't know. I'm getting lost a little bit. And I'm pretty sad because I really like Sinead. But we still have 10 through 16, so she could turn this around. She could turn it around. So 10 is Burn.
I'm so sick of trying to go against my mind, 'cause I'm scared to be alone when it's better.
She be singing.
I don't know my wrong from me. I can't control
Oh, this one's
I'm like the
good. Yeah, she back. I knew she had it in her. Oh, that note. Oh. Solid. She does those really well. It's like what's the one on Ready's Always Too Late that she does? Hard for Me to Love You. It's called something like that. That's so good, and this kind of reminds me of that. Never doubted you, Sinead. Okay, 11 is Beautiful. Saving all the best ones for the end. I could hear this song. I could hear this being in a like 90s or 2000s rom-com. Just chill music. I like that one. She's 2 for 2 for the last Bird and Beautiful. Number 12, You First. I See You, Coco Jones. Her in the background, she'd be singing. Okay, so she put all of the best tracks at the beginning of the album and at the end of the album. And the middle, not gonna lie, not digging it. You could cut, I can't remember what numbers, but you could cut like 3 or 4 of them and get rid of those interludes or put it at the end, like I said. But so far, she's definitely going back uphill. 13, there's 4 left. 13 is Downtown. It's kind of like, not even R&B this one, it's kind of like singer-songwriter-esque. She's letting her British accent come out a lot on this project, a little bit more than the last 2, but very much on this track. This album, it's a little less R&B heavy than Ready Is Always Too Late. This one, especially this last track, there are a lot of like singer-songwriter-esque moments or like pop. 14, No One. Maybe a beat drop is coming. It sounds like, I just listened to Beyonce's album. It sounds like Bodyguard, kind of like the same vibe. This sound of music makes me think of, like, remember when Hollister, the clothing store, was like punk rock music, but now it's like West Coast driving down the freeway vibey music? This fits Hollister's new aesthetic. Now that I'm getting towards the end of the album, I think it's making sense why I'm not clicking with this one as much as Ready's Always Too Late, because it really is not super R&B heavy. There's not a lot of R&B elements within the project. It's a little bit more acoustic, guitar heavy. It's just a little more like easy listening, elevator in the background type music. So if I would have known this was kind of the vibe, aesthetic, sound for the project, I would have known prior to listening that it wouldn't hit as hard as her last album. It's still really good. I mean, she sounds amazing. The songwriting is really good. The production's really nice and crisp. But it's probably not a project I will go back to in full. I will be picking and choosing a couple songs here and there to add to some playlists. But overall, I'm not sure if it's for me. Second to last track, number 15, is I Will. Ooh, I like that edited voice. Ooh, I want a beat drop so bad. There we go. I like that one. I like the lyrics. I like the message of the song. I'm very glad that she did a beat drop because it felt like it needed a beat drop. The beat drop was a little more acoustic focused. I would have liked if it was a If You Let Me style beat drop from her, or Be the One style beat drop. I think that would have been killer on this track. Wish You Could See. I like this as a closer. It's not my favorite song of the album, but I really like how she's closing the album with this topic. That was nice. That was a nice way to have a full circle moment. I like that it was like, you know, she was having like a rough point in her life, and then she said, you know, it all changed with she started setting boundaries. Loved the intro. Love that she had kind of like a rocky relationship, you know, going through the tracks, and then she ends it with kind of like, hey, like, I'm cool, I'm all right. I wish you could see it, because whatever happened, you know, between, I'm guessing, her and a guy, it only made her better. Overall, not bad. It's not a bad album. It's just not the sound that I relate to the most, so I get why I'm not like losing my mind over it, but it's really good. I mean, she sounds amazing throughout the whole project. The songwriting, the lyrics are really good. I like some of the productions. Little slower of an album, a little bit more acoustic of an album. It's not touching Ready Is Always Too Late. If this is your first time hearing Sinead and you love this album, go back to album number 2. It will blow your mind. It is a crazy, insane album. Yeah. There's not much else I can say. Love Sinead.